We are underneath our 1988 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. So as always, we're going to go through the underside of this car, going over the steering, suspension, driveline, frame, floors, etc. underneath here. So starting on the front end, this car is exactly the way it came out of the factory, out of the the build process. So you got all your factory suspension, your stock upper and lower A-arms here on the front of the car. The springs, the coil springs on here, they even still have the stickers on them from when this car was new. The cross member here is in great shape. All your steering, it's power steering. All of your tie rods here, your ball joints, all of those are in great shape. They've got the rubber dust boot covers on all four of the ball joints. Even the ball joints on your upper and lower control arms, dust boot covers are there, and you can tell everything's been greased and maintained on a regular basis on this car. Again, the whole underside, you can tell it's been taken care of. You're not going to see any kind of rust or anything on the underside. Your frame, it's all in great shape. Again, all nice and straight, nice and square the whole way back through the car here on both sides. You got your cross member here for your transmission. That's in great shape too. All of your brake lines, all the hard lines, are all run right along the edge of the frame here, all the way back to the rear. The emergency brake is all hooked up as well, complete from from the front to the rear of the car. Brakes on this car, it's power brakes. We've got disc brake up front, drum brake on the rear, and again the car stops really, really nice. As far as the drive line goes on this car, now again, it's all the original stuff here. You've got the 305 high output small block Chevy engine. You've got the 200 R4 automatic transmission here. Then of course your drive shaft, it is balanced, and you can even see your markings here on some of this stuff like your drive shaft and on the rear end from the factory also. So the drive shaft's in good shape. All your universals look to be in good condition. The rear end itself, it is a 10-bolt Chevy rear end, and this is a 342 gear that's in it. Now, this car has a heavy-duty front sway bar on it. It also has got the sway bar back here on the rear of the car. Now, this is just your stock metric 4-link rear suspension back here to hold everything in place. As I said, drum brakes on the rear. All your brake lines are in great shape. Then behind all of that, the fuel tank. Again, original fuel tank, it's in great shape. There's no dents or dings in it. Just looks to be in great shape. All of your mounting hardware, the straps, bolts and such, those are all in great shape. The shocks, just standard gas charged shocks, but again, they all look to be in good condition. Wheels and tires, 15-inch factory Chevy Monte Carlo SS aluminum wheels, and then it's got Cooper Cobra radial GTs on it. The size on all four are 215/65 R15s on this car. Now, as far as the exhaust, again, factory is, from what I can tell, you've got it coming down off of your exhaust manifolds here. It wires into one pipe. Then, of course, you've got the catalytic converter. Then it splits off into duals. You've got what looks to be probably like a set of just turbo mufflers back here. And then it goes up over top of the rear housing and then straight out the back of the car with a set of slash cut exhaust tips back there. And again, all the pipe looks to be in really great condition. So floors, like I said, there's not a mark on these floors. You can see all the stamping lines. There's no patching, there's no holes, nothing like that. It's all in great shape here. And like I said, the frame's in the same condition. So with that said, we've been through everything underneath. We'll drop it off the lift now. We're gonna go ahead and open up the hood. We'll fire up that 305 HO motor, let you hear what that sounds like.